in the space of 72 hours. We went from being happily going to be married to getting married to having, you know, your whole life kind of flipped upside down. Me and Jamieka, we met in year 13 at high school. We were together for 8.5 years. She was just the kindest, gentlest soul, really. The wedding day was the 9th of December, 2017. And as you sort of do traditionally, we had planned to spend the night apart. About 3 a.m. she texted me and said that she had a really sore neck. And I didn't get it because I was asleep. I woke up at about, I can't remember, maybe 7 a.m, 8 a.m, something like that. And I checked my phone and it was, I saw that message, and so I texted her just going, oh, that's not good. Hope you get better. And she said, yep, no, that's all good. I'm feeling a lot better now, so I'll see you later. And that's kind of was the last real conversation that we had. The next plan was just see you at 3 o'clock when the vows were meant to be. It was a beautiful day. It was incredibly hot. And as she was walking down the aisle, I just knew something wasn't quite right with her. She just looked a bit unwell, and she was covered in goosebumps like she was cold. But we got through the vows, that was all good. We went away to do photographs, and she just said, I'm just too sick. Like, I don't think I can get through it. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, let's go back to the venue. We'll just sort of put you in a room and like give you pills, see what we can, try to get through the day, you know, if we can. Still at that point didn't think anything was critically wrong, just thought it was a really unfortunate timing, bad case of the flu. You know, she was complaining about having a headache, I think, and you know, I think she was quite sensitive to light, and so we just kind of periodically checked on her. She tried coming out once to sit at the main table, but she didn't stay out for very long. And then it was clear that she wasn't getting better, and she just wanted to go back to our hotel that we had booked, just to try and sleep it off, really. She hopped into bed. You know, I sort of kissed her and said, look, I'll go back to the wedding and I'll sort the guests and I'll be front of house, you know. And I think it was about 9 p.m, my auntie went and checked on her, who's a nurse, and had said she's actually looking better, she's getting better, and Jamieka said she was feeling better. I got dropped back to the hotel, and I think I arrived there just before midnight. I turned on the light and I went to kiss her hello, and I just stopped myself because I immediately could see that she was just covered head to toe in a rash. And so I just instinctively knew that something was very, very, very wrong. The ambulance arrived, and you could just, everything just went from thinking everything was pretty bad to then everything kind of got significantly worse. And yeah, we arrived at the hospital. They worked on her for quite a long time, and they told us that unfortunately she was gone. And so yeah, it would have been about 3 a.m. When she died. And so yeah, she texted me about her symptom, obviously, of the sore neck, which apparently I don't even think is a common symptom necessarily, but it is a telling symptom at 3 a.m. the previous morning. So then, 12 hours later after that, we got married at 3 p.m, just after, because she was a little bit late. And then 12 hours after that, she was dead. I think it's so important to be aware of the disease and just have it in the back of your mind, so that if, despite it being a relatively rare, I guess, occurrence and a reasonably rare disease, I guess, it still happens to people, and the mortality of it is quite high. And so I think it's just important to get in early, and just be aware that it's around. And that was always my biggest thing. I didn't know about it. It just didn't seem like it could happen. But it just can happen randomly. It can happen to anyone.